Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Max. So this is match review for the game against Crystal Palace today at St James Park. Of course, it ended Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 0. Now, before we get into the game, I'm going to look at the match lineup for the game for Newcastle, which will be up on screen now. In goal, we have Martin Dubravka. We had a back four of Yedlin, Shaw, Lascelles and Lejeune. And we had Matt Ritchie in the midfield with Hayden, Key and Jose Perez and Almiron and Rondon up front as the front three. On the subs, it was Darlow, Manquillo, Fernandez, Dummett, Shelvey, Atsu and Mutu. Now, going into this game, I thought Newcastle would have come away with a 1-0 win, or at least to get the 3 points in this game, be it by a 1-0 win. But that wasn't the case. Newcastle went into this game with a lot of confidence. We came into the game very strong against Crystal Palace, and that was shown by the stats at the end of the first half when we had 11 shots with 4 of them on target, whereas Palace only had 1 shot and 0 on target. We're going for the second, come out for the second half, and the game is similar to the first half. Newcastle dominating the possession in the game. Crystal Palace, just didn't seem like they were wanting to play this game. They didn't seem up for it. In the first half, Newcastle had a chance, was scored off through Solomon Rondon. He chested it down from a Matt Ritchie pass. He put it into the back of the net, but unfortunately he was in an offside position, so it was disallowed. James Tompkins, a similar situation in from the corner, but James McArthur was in an offside position, blocking the line of view for Martin Dubravka, which stopped Dubravka from being able to save it properly. And he also tried to reach out as well, McArthur, to kick it into the back of the net himself. So that disallowed that goal. But then, like I say, we'll come out for the second half. It's a similar situation to the first half. Newcastle dominating possession. And then, the game goes on. Newcastle have chance after chance against Palace. Palace still lacking in the chances department, and then of course that man Wilfried Zaha, like he always does for Palace, he got into the box, DeAndre Yedlin one-on-one, and Yedlin gets all of the ball just gently taps off of Zaha's foot, and of course the dramatics come out, and Wilfried Zaha just dives right there on the spot. Just only probably minutes later, he'd already had a penalty denied. He gets this penalty this time. Up steps Luka Milivojevic, who has had 10 penalties this season for Crystal Palace. That's now 11 penalties Crystal Palace have had this season in the Premier League. That's starting to scream alarm bells to me. That something should be looked at, and 6 of them as well were won by Wilfried Zaha as well. So, we can't wait any longer, for VAR to get into this Premier League. We must have it in now. Let's get this into the game, because this is going to show up a whole load of these silly little moments like today where Wilfried Zaha dived to the ground, and cost us a point in this game. Even the 3 points, because we were the much better side in this game. We should have come away with the 3 points today, or at least a point, against a Palace side that were very lacklustre. Anyway, Luka Milivojevic stepped up. He took the penalty, sent Martin Dubravka the wrong way, putting it into the left-hand corner. And then the game, just drilled out after that pretty much. There was a handball call at the last minutes, the game, where Basaka went and did a handball. It should have been a penalty. It wasn't given by Atwell. The game ended there, 1-0 to Crystal Palace. But if we look at the Premier League table up on screen now, you will see that Newcastle have now dropped to 15th in the Premier League, but it doesn't matter too much, as we are still currently 7 points clear of Cardiff, who currently occupy the last position in the relegation zone, with them being on exactly 28 points. But Crystal Palace, winning this game today takes them 12th in the Premier League. They are now on 39 points. If we had won, we would have been 12th tonight on 39 points as well. But we're heading to the next game. Hopefully we can win in that one. Give us your thoughts down in the comments below, what you thought about the game today. Did you think it was a correct decision by the referee as well to give a penalty for Wilfried Zaha? Until next time, remember to like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and I'll see you all later. Away the lads.